Good evening to Dr. Jennifer. In this presentation, we will present about the case study in current issue in agricultural marketing. My name is Esther and my partner in this case study presentation is Ignatia. In this case study, there are three major agricultural marketing challenges faced by Malaysia.
Hi, I am Esther Ignatia and we will be presenting on a case study with the title of Current Issue in Agricultural Marketing. So firstly, there are three major agricultural marketing challenges by Malaysia based on the case study. So firstly, it is a price volatility and market uncertainty. So price volatility. Malaysian farmers regularly face unpredictable swings in the prices of major crops like palm oil, rubber and rice. These fluctuations are primarily influenced by global commodity market and seasonal production cycle. For instance, palm oil prices can vary widely depending on global supply-demand trend, international trade policy and also climatic condition in producing countries. Such volatility creates income uncertainty, discourage long-term planning and also undermine farm level investment. So next is vulnerable smallholder. So small-scale farmers are disproportionately affected by price instability because they often lack financial reserve, access to crop insurance or other risk management mechanisms. Without adequate support, a sudden drop in market prices can push these farmers into financial distress, leading to reduced productivity, debt accumulation, or even exit from farming. Their limited bargaining power also means that they often sell at lower prices through intermediaries, further exposing them to market vulnerability. So lastly, livestock sector pressure. So in the livestock and mixed farming sectors, input costs are increasingly volatile. Prices of essential resources such as animal feed, fertilizers, and also water fluctuate due to global supply chain disruption, energy prices, and climate conditions. These rising costs reduce profitability and force farmers to either scale down operation or increase consumer prices, which may not always be feasible. This cost pressure environment further intensifies the economic burden on the producers. Next challenge is the inefficient supply chain and distribution issues. So supply chain inefficiently. So Malaysia agricultural sector face inefficiency due to complex supply chain with too many intermediaries. This structure reduces farmers' earning and increase the final price for consumers. The system often lack coordination, leading to waste, delay, and also lost market opportunity, especially for small farmers and producers. So next is post-harvest losses. The lack of proper transport infrastructure and cold storage, especially in rural areas, cause substantial losses after harvest, particularly for perishable goods like fruit and vegetables that easily broken. And then these inefficiencies not only reduce product quality but also lead to financial losses for farmers who not preserve or transport their goods in time. So it causes losses and bad outcome to the farmers. So next is information gaps. So the fragmented nature of the supply chain limits farmers' access to timely and accurate market data. Without real-time pricing and demand information, farmers struggle to make informed decisions about production volume, timing, and marketing, which lead to inefficiency and missed opportunity of this market availability. Next, the most important challenge that may affect this farmers agriculture here is the limited market access for small farmers. So firstly is the market access barriers. Many small farmers cannot access a formal or premium market because they lack of networking and bargaining power. needed to engage directly with buyers. They often rely on intermediaries who control pricing and market access, leaving producers with reduced profit margins and also limited market feedback. So next, poor internet access and low digital literacy in rural Malaysia hinders farmers' ability to adopt with digital marketing tools nowadays. Without connectivity or the skill of using e-commerce, farmers are excluded from platforms that could connect them to new and larger market. Next is scale and quality constraint. So small-scale producers often lack of the volume, consistency and quality assurance required by larger buyers such as supermarket or exporters. This makes it difficult for them to secure long-term contract or compete with formal market like big supermarket like Fale, E-Mart, or any other supermarket that famous in this city. So additionally, limited knowledge about food safety standard and branding keep many farmers from upgrading their market position, will lead to them to slowly can compete with the bigger market.
This case study also discusses about price volatility, a significant issue for Malaysian farmers, and its impact on agricultural marketing. Price volatility refers to the unpredictable variation in the price of agricultural goods. Big concern because many rely on seasonal harvest and may have inadequate storage or processing capacity, whereby volatile prices provide uncertainty in income, making it harder for farmers to plan, invest in input and repay loans. According to Ali and Abdullah 2015, Malaysian farmers face significant pricing instability due to global market dependence and poor local buffer mechanism. Price volatility plays an important role in selling prices, continuous supply, global commodity price fluctuation, and negotiating contracts. In agricultural marketing, there will be supply and demand theory will be discussed in this case study. As we all know, prices are determined by how supply and demand interact in the market. The law of demand holds that the demand for a product changes inversely to its price when all else is equal. The higher the price, the lower the level of demand. Buyers also have finite resources to their spending on a given product or commodity is limited as well. Higher price reduce the quantity demanded. As a result, demand rise as the product become more affordable. The higher the price, the higher the quality supplies. Price mean reduced supply, all else being equal. Supply and demand signal help farmers decide how much land, labor, and input to allocate to different crops or livestock to maximize return while avoiding oversupply. The Malaysian Agricultural Research and Development Institute (MARDI) found that farmers using demand-driven resource planning reduce production costs by 15 until 20%.
Next, I will be presenting and explain how this digital transformation and e-commerce help farmers to overcome the marketing issue in this agriculture. So firstly, it is a direct market access. So digital platform eliminate the needs for intermediaries, allowing farmers to sell directly to the consumer. This change significantly increase farmer profit margin because they no longer have to share revenue with middlemen. It also gives them control over how the product are priced, marketed, and distributed, something traditionally managed by third party before. So through this, they can conquer their own product and give their own pricing to the consumer. So next is a digital empowerment. Through e-commerce platforms such as Shopee, Lazada, and also others e-commerce, and also social media like Facebook and TikTok, and also Instagram, farmer can promote their unique agricultural practices and personal stories, building emotional connection and brand loyalty with consumers. This transparency appeals to modern buyers who value sustainability, ethical sourcing, and also local food producers. Farmers can gain recognition not just as producer but as a brand owner and entrepreneur. So next is the market intelligence. So digital tools offer real-time insight into market trend, which pricing fluctuation, consumer demand, and seasonal pattern. These analytics help farmers to make informed decisions about what crop to grow, when to harvest, and how the market they can produce, reducing the waste and maximizing profitability. Then here they can know how to manage the farm well, and also can access to a lot of more information through all over the countries and globally. So lastly is a dynamic pricing flexibility. So e-commerce platforms support flexible pricing strategies that respond to supply and demand conditions. Farmer can adjust prices during peak season and scarcity period after promotion, or target specific consumer segment, unlike fixed price contract that often favor buyers. They can also apply or use a marketing method that can using promotion or using whatever pricing strategy that can help to get more customer and promote the product well to get more customer, not only in our local market and also maybe for Malaysia, and also can be outside of Malaysia. So here for the last part of this video is our Porter's value chain model. So to sum up, the case study offer a thorough analysis of various issues facing Malaysia agricultural marketing industry. Malaysian farmers, particularly smallholders, are exposed to substantial financial risk due to price volatility, which is mostly caused by reliance on international market and a lack of adequate local buffer mechanism. Reduced farmer profitability and post-harvest losses are caused by inefficiency in the supply and distribution chains, such as a poor infrastructure and disjoint stakeholder cooperation. Furthermore, smallholders are further cut off from emerging market by their restricted access to contemporary marketing channel and digital tools, which increase their reliance on middlemen and reduce their potential revenue. So this Porter chain value chain model further emphasize the need of a strategy overhaul of both primary and support activity within the agricultural sector to enhance value creation and competitiveness. Moving forward, a coordinated approach involving infrastructural investment, policy reform, digital empowerment, and farmer capacity building is critical to transforming Malaysia's agricultural marketing landscape into a more inclusive, resilient, and also efficient system.
Porter's value chain model is a strategic framework invented by Michael Porter that breaks down business activities into primary and support categories. It helps identify areas where value can be added to improve efficiency, competitiveness, and customer satisfaction. In the context of Malaysia's agricultural supply-demand, this model can guide optimization by improving both support and primary activities across the value chain.